Hi, I'm going to try and make this a pretty quick video if I can. If you're using Firefox and you're still on Windows 7 and you're running into issues such as web pages not loading, it freezing, if you hit Control-Alt-Delete and it shows anywhere from 8 to 12 processes running and you can't get it shut down, is there a fix? Absolutely not. Firefox itself is the issue. If your CPU is running at 100% while you're running Firefox, that's your issue. It is Firefox. Now I'm going to show you a couple web browsers. If you have Windows 7 64-bit, there are still a couple web browsers that you can use. And one or two of them, of course, you can use with certain add-ons. Here you can see I have Video Download Helper, uBlock, another downloader. Now this is not Firefox, but it acts like Firefox. It works with Firefox extensions, and I'm going to show you some of these that you can use in 2023. It is 8:30. It is 3:26 p.m. 8:30 2023, and I'm going to show you the web browsers that I end up switching to. Now I do still have an old version of Edge, I believe, on here, which is not supported anymore or updated, but I'm going to show you what I use. Now I do have Windows 7 64-bit. I only have 4 gigabytes of RAM, so it is not a lot of RAM compared to today's newer systems, with a lot of web browsers and a lot of websites really like to use your high-end memory. But I'm going to show you what I use. I did get away from Firefox. I'm going to shut this down completely. Now you can see I still have Microsoft Edge on here. I don't really use Edge for anything. It is not supported, but you still can use Edge. I'm going to make this the first one. Now, like I said, I prefer not to use Edge. It does take a while to load and run. It will, but remember, it is no longer supported. Now, they want you to upgrade your operating system. Now, if you have an older machine and you do not want to upgrade to Windows 10, and you can't upgrade to 11, and you just want to keep using Windows 7, you still can use Edge, but I do not advise using it a whole lot. Let's close that. Now here I'm going to get into Opera. Opera, of course, does still work with Windows 7. And sometimes Opera can take a little while to load, just like Edge. Now, Opera, I found, is a little bit lighter on resources than Edge. And it's much, much, much lighter than Firefox. Alright, now for the three you may not know of. First is Pale Moon. Now see how quick that started compared to Edge or Opera? Now this is Pale Moon. Now I can do basically a lot of things here. It does not have like a downloader, but I could go to my videos, of course, on like YouTube. I can go to basically any site. Now I do have my audio all the way down here. Let's go to my last video. Now it does have a really good picture compared to Edge or even Firefox when I'm on my YouTube videos or any other YouTube videos. Alright. So if you're wanting to watch YouTube and things like that, and you have Windows 7 and Firefox and even like Chrome or Microsoft Edge is not working for you because it is Windows 7, try Pale Moon. And once again, this is 8/30/2023. Close that down. Now for the next one, this is Midori. And it has the time here, the date here. I have bookmarks put up here. Now let's go to my videos. Go back to my last video. It's not a bad picture. Now, like I say, I am not going to play audio because I am talking. And I do have my speaker turned down over here. Alright, let's close this. Now, the last one you can use Firefox extensions with. And that is this one. This is my main browser right now. Now, it does have it under Bing up here for the search. I can change that to Yahoo or Google or whoever I want to. I just haven't done that. I have different places it can search under, like Google, Yahoo, Bing. I'm trying to remember what they call them that you can pick for your search engine. That's what it is, search engine. Let's go to my stuff. Now that's a pretty good picture for a web browser. It's real clear compared to some of the other web browsers. The last three are a really light resource. Pale Moon, Midori, and Waterfox are all pretty lightweight browsers. So they do not use a lot of system resources. So if you're using Windows 7, still, like I am, and you're having a problem with some of these newer web browsers, you can see I have Video Downloader up here. I have the Easy YouTube Downloader, and right here, Download As. I can pick, let's get that one. Now this is my video, so I can absolutely download it. And that's done. Clear, close, and let's close this. Alright, so Waterfox, Midori, and Pale Moon are much faster than Opera. Of course, Microsoft Edge is no longer supported on Windows 7. I cannot get Chrome to actually install on Windows 7 anymore. I do believe they stopped supporting Windows 7 as far as Google Chrome goes. There are various web browsers such as Komodo Dragon or Komodo Ice Dragon that will not go on Windows 7. They used to. They used to go on XP. They used to go on Windows 7, Vista, but it is Windows 10 or above now, or 8. I believe it's 8.1 or above for Komodo Dragon or Ice Dragon. So if you want a Firefox alternative The alternative that you can use, just like Firefox, I recommend Waterfox, then Midori, and Pale Moon if you have Windows 7 and you're having issues with your web browser. When I ran Firefox, my CPU would jack up to 100%, and I would hit Control Alt Delete and check the processes, and it had anywhere from 8 to 12 processes running at one single time. Now, Firefox used to have it where you could shut them down individually and only have the processes running like 3 or 4, and it would shut everything down and they would not start back up unless you started them back up. But Firefox removed that to where you can no longer adjust that. That means if Firefox is running and your CPU is jacked up to 100%, you are stuck with it. There's no way to adjust it. There's no way to fix it. As you can see, Waterfox, Midori, and Pale Moon work perfectly. And this is Windows 7 64-bit on a old Dell Latitude D6500 with a Core 2 Duo and only 4 gigs of RAM. Now I'm going to jump into something real quick. This has to do with one of my other videos. If you have a portable DVD player that does play the games, but you don't have a controller, I did a lot of searching. I did find one place on Amazon that sells them. But I want you to understand, if you order one of these off Amazon, I will show you the page. I screenshotted the page. But if you order one off Amazon, they will charge you shipping, because on Amazon, unless you're paying for like their monthly Amazon Prime, which is like $14 a month, you have to pay shipping for anything under $25. So the shipping could possibly be more than the cost of the controller itself. But if that's something you're interested in, I did find the controller that comes with portable DVD players. It is right here. You go to Amazon, type in portable DVD player gamepad, and it is the first one that comes up. Now it says $14.99. These are really cheap junk controllers. They're crap. But it says $4.99. Excuse me. If I said $14.99, I apologize. It is $4.99. I do believe I said $4.99, but just in case, it is $4.99. They say they have 4 left in stock. These are the controllers that come with portable DVD players, at least most of them. The shipping on this, I have no clue, but it could cost you $5-6 for shipping, even though these are very lightweight. Since you are ordering it off of Amazon, there's no telling how much they're going to charge on shipping. You could pay $12 in the end for this controller. I don't know, but I'm saying unless it is $25 or more, you have to pay for shipping. Alright? And I'm not going to sign up for Prime, which is a monthly charge of like $14. If I was going to order off of Amazon, like I said, I don't know how much these are going to cost you. It could be $12, $13, $14 with shipping. I don't know. But this is what you need. If you want to play games on a portable DVD player and you don't have a controller, and if it says it can play games. In fact, let's go. Start Waterfox, back up. I have something bookmarked on Amazon that I was actually looking at, which is storage buildings. So let's just click there. at midnight. Now, I have discovered that Yahoo is having some issues loading as well. As you can see, it is still trying to load. There we go. Midnight. So I do believe Yahoo has some type of problem. Let's see. Right there. Alright, anyway, if you're having issues with your web browsers and you're constantly having to go through history and clear history for pages to actually load, then, and if you have a Windows 7 64-bit, try Waterfox, Midori, or Pale Moon and see if these web browsers work better for you, because the newer web browsers have all this crap built into them and it tends to freeze the web browser. A lot of times your CPU is going to be jacked up to 100%. And you're probably going, okay, well, yeah, Windows 7, blah, blah, blah. Do you have anything for security? Yep. So, yes, I do have security. So, I do have an antivirus, anti-spyware system stuff running, which is the Kaspersky. It is running full time while my system is on. And since I have I literally removed Firefox. Now, before you do this, if you're going to try this, install Waterfox. And it will ask you if you want to export bookmarks. Say yes. It will export your bookmarks and your passwords that you have set up. Now, if it doesn't first load your password, go to your site, like Facebook or whatever. If it doesn't first load your password, close Waterfox, then reopen it, and then go to that site again. And your password, username, password, your login stuff should be automatic. Alright, that's it. I'm fixing to go. I apologize for the length of the video. Once again, if you're having issues with Firefox or the newer web browsers that are out there on the market, and you want to keep something like Firefox, use Waterfox. Give Midori or Pale Moon a try and see if they work better for you, because even with Microsoft Edge, sometimes it'll jack my CPU up very, very high. Even with Opera, sometimes Opera does the same thing, but so far it has not happened once on these 3 web browsers. Alright, that's it. I'm fixing to go. I hope this helps somebody out with Windows 7. If you're still using Windows 7 like I am, now I do have dual boot on here, and I do use Linux Mint as the first boot, but sometimes I really need to use Windows for certain things. Then I definitely have to have an antivirus. I need some type of web browser. So if I have to go online and find something, then instead of jumping back and forth between Linux and Windows, I can just use Windows. But that's it. I'm fixing to go. I hope this helps somebody out. These are the best web browsers for Windows 7 and 2023 so far that are still working. Waterfox, Midori, a pale moon. Opera does work, but compared to those other 3 web browsers, it does have a high system draw. Microsoft Edge is no longer supported, so if you're using that, you're at risk of getting viruses or anything else. Alright, that's it. I'm Fancy Go. Everyone have a good day or night. Bye.